Howdy fellers, how's it going? Today's currently Thursday, but it's actually leg day. I know, right? No, we're a little ahead of schedule because actually we're gonna be out of town Friday, so we gotta make up for that. We got my brother's fire academy graduation, and gotta go out, pop out. You know what I mean? We're gonna be a few hours away from home. I'm like, come on, you can't miss a lift. You know what I mean? But life comes at you, and you gotta figure it out. You know what I mean? So we started the week out on a Sunday, and we're gonna. So with that being said, we're gonna end a day early for the week. Which ain't bad. Gonna be taking off of work tomorrow, so today's really my last day of the week. And man, I tell you, we worked late. We started at 6:30 in the morning. Just finished now at 5:45 here. So with that being said, we're ready to eat though. I'm not gonna lie, I've been loving leg day. I don't know why. It's pretty wild to say, especially coming from a guy that never hit legs for the longest time. Not gonna lie, should have turned that off too. I'm just trying to soak in the AC. It was a really hot day. Did a little bit of concrete, a little bit of operating, a little bit of finishing for the concrete, man. Do it all, But my specialty is operating. We'll say that. But, with that being said, fellas, I'm going to finish eating my lunch here. Got some good old watermelon, and I'll see you guys when I get to the gym for the pre-talk. Alrighty, fellas. So we finished our watermelon up on the way here. Just finishing the pre-worky a little bit. Not gonna lie, I did cheat myself. I mean, I'm on the bulk, so it really don't matter, but I stopped at the gas station because it was a long ride, to say the least. Hour and a half to the job. So on the way back, I need a little bit more than just my watermelon, so I went and got 2 slices of pizza, and then they had burgers for $1. Kind of more like sliders, honestly, but they call them burgers. So whatever. For $1, you can't beat it regardless. Well, took it upon my dumbass self to have a little smorgasbord at the gas station. One thing leads to the next, and that didn't turn out too good. Everything. I'll just say it felt like shit. That's the best way to put it. Didn't really affect me much. It just made me feel like shit. Very badly. But, that being said, we're back to making better decisions. You make one bad decision and you pay the price for it, and then you make a few good decisions for a little while, then you make a bad decision. It's just kind of how it goes around here. Can't lie. But we're just pushing through it today. How about that? Honestly, ever since we bounced back from our lows for a few while, you know what I mean, with the blown blood vessel, the wisdom teeth. Ever since that, all that, we've been on a new level. I swear, we just took it to a new level since we went from a low to a high. It's like, it feels like a new level. That's all I can say. Well, I'm going to finish my pre-worky. We're going to go in here, and we're going to go have the best leg day of our life. Like I've been, honestly, low-key, it's been really good. But I'll catch you there for the lift.
Alrighty, fellas, so what we got coming in here, you already know. We got Mr. Groundhog here. He was standing out the window when I was just getting ready to start my leg press, so I had to throw him in. You know what I mean? I always see the little guy there every now and then. I'm like, man, wonder what he does, you know what I mean? He's just always sitting there eating grass, So I had to throw the little guy in there. But then we get right to it, right here. On the leg press, 5 sets for 10, Honestly, slow and controlled. And we try and do it as best as possible throughout all the sets. I think I did slow and controlled for all 10 reps up to the 3rd set. And then I did maybe 7 on the 4th and 5 on the 5th. Or, yeah, the 5th set. And then after that, I just explode them out. But right there's also our nice little window where we got to see our little friend there. But honestly, I've been liking trying to push this slow and controlled, honestly. And I feel like I just get more out of it. I don't know. Honestly, you do because it's time under tension for the muscle, but so there's no, it's pretty straightforward. But I just feel like instead of exploding all the time and trying to lift more heavier weights, that right there really melts my legs. You wouldn't believe it. But then we come over here and we do leg extensions, 3 sets for 10, full range of motion, trying to explode them. Then we do the, I guess you can say partial, kind of half, just exploding, trying to explode the head of our thigh right there. Honestly, I just love this. I love the leg press, the leg extensions, and then I think next we got the leg curls. I just love doing all 3 of those because I feel like it really is what hits my legs and is what does the most for me, Yep, as we go right here, there we are. Now we're into the leg curls. We do this for 3 sets of 10, just like the leg extensions, and then 7 partials towards the end. And I'm not gonna lie, fellers, I kind of realized too, while I got the minute here, my workout's kind of like, I just noticed this through the videos. My workout's kind of, they are the same for legs necessarily, but they're in the same order. So I gotta start switching, and I just kind of realized it too as I was editing this video. I gotta change my order on how I'm doing things, and like, I don't know, maybe what I'm doing, but at the same time, whatever I'm doing is working, so I can't complain right now. But at the same time, I think I gotta change the ways that I'm, got my workouts in order, just so I can kind of trick the muscles in that sense, I guess, But I also, like I said, I go from doing full range of motion 10s to then a partials for 7. So, I mean, I'm doing different things in these workouts that is being changed, so it's not necessarily the same workout all the time. But, I gotta figure this out, you know what I mean? But then, as always, we go on to not as always, I mean, there's different variants that we can do with this. You can also, use the assistant pad on the pull-ups, but y'all don't like that. For some reason, y'all on me for that. So this is the leg lunge here, 3 sets for 12. I'm actually surprised, a lot more gyms don't have this machine. I honestly didn't have this machine until I got to this gym. At first I didn't even know really what it was for, so I never used it, but all in all, this is a great machine if you do have it. Really blows the glutes up and your, I want to say the back of your thigh really, really good. It hits it heavy, But then we come over here and we back on like the leg press, I guess. But we do these little partial explosives, 3 set for 20. I just feel like at the end of your workout, this is really what blows your legs up because like you ain't got much left in the tank. And by just doing this little short motion, you're really blowing the front side of your thighs up. All the way through and through. Because we want cannon legs, you know what I mean? I want to hit them big thighs. Double thick thighs, you already know. Anyways.
Alright, fellas, so after a good stretch, we're gonna a little pump check here. Okay. Ooh. Alright, see you at the truck. Alrighty, fellas, so we just got, holy cow, why do I go too light? Anyways, we just got done at the gym, you already know. I will say, I think I finally found a way to like make my legs look huge in a pose. Did you see that at the end there? Like, man, I was like, oh no, I twisted my leg outward and it like boom blows them up. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm still figuring out how to flex my legs. Like I don't know, I feel like I'm an upper body freak. Like when it comes like just even the look of my upper body, the strength of my upper body, and my pose. Like, I just kind of know how to flex my muscles, I guess, too, you know. But like when it comes to my legs, like I'm just cool. I don't know, not workout sense. I mean, I've kind of been able to develop my legs to be stronger and bigger and stuff. But like when it comes to flexing them, it's like I'm a noob, you know. Like I don't know shit. But like I think I finally figured it out. Not gonna lie, the sun is killing me too. But you know, not gonna lie, with that being said though, I was very happy. Usually, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of lose like my big pump when I go to stretch, like when I stretch before my flex. But at the same time, whether you flex before or after you check yourself, you know, after the pump check, you know, make sure you stretch, seriously. With your legs at least with your legs, you know. You can always do like one of these with your arms, you know what I mean? Like stretch your biceps, triceps out, because you don't want to be stiff, man. Once you're stiff, well, yeah, I mean, once you get, you know, you get stiff during your workouts because you're really grinding the muscles up and they're all pumped up, but like, you don't want to be walking around stuck like this, you know what I mean? Or peg leg, you know, so, you know, especially you kind of want to be able to move around, you know. You don't have to be the most athletic, necessarily bodybuilding ain't the most athletic dudes, but like, you know, you want to be able to function like a normal human, I guess, you know, if you get what I'm putting down, you know. You know, I never wanted to be like stiff, you know, big, stiff, you know, dun 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 dun, but like, you know, I want to be able to move, I want to be big, strong, and all that, but like, I gotta be able to move still, you know. Like, y'all, you gotta go to work and still move, you know. Like, Jesus. You know, especially me, man. I'm working with my hands. I'm working operating too, but like, I still work with my hands a lot. You know, whether it's putting pipe on the ground, finishing concrete, you gotta do it all, you know. Carpentry, and gotta trade it all, man. I used to be into carpentry. Thank God I got out of that. I'll tell you that right now. I hated that shit. You don't know, if you do it, man, props to you, but I hated that shit. It's tough. It's tough on your body is what I'll put it as. Not, I mean, the work's, you know, you gotta be able to want to be a grinder just like concrete work, but like, it's tough on your body, man. You're working at weird angles, you know. But, you know, with that being said, on another note, back to kind of the workout before we got into a tangent. You know, like I said, man, I'm back in that I love the gym phase. Not even phase or whatever, but like back to that feel good, and maybe something to do with, you know, bulking back up, getting big, feeling good. You know what I mean? I like, honest, low key, I like the way that I look when I'm bulking. I don't even care for a six-pack nowadays. I mean, obviously you don't have six-pack necessarily when you're bulking. I don't know. If you can, man, good props to you, but I can't hold a six-pack when I'm bulking. But, like, you know, I really don't care for six-packs. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. When I'm cutting, I love to look ripped. It's amazing. But I almost like the bulking look. Because, like, you just look like a beefcake, you know? Like, you're big, boom, boom, boom. You're not stiff like that, but, like, you're a big dude, you know? But, like, at the same time, the ladies like it when you're ripped, fellas. Let's be honest. So you gotta do things for the ladies sometimes. But, you know, sometimes you gotta do stuff for yourself. You know? But at the same time, you know, back to kind of the list. I'm not gonna lie, I think we really did hit it on the, you know, right on the head today with everything. You know, whether it was leg press, I've been getting that down to a T. Actually, believe it or not, I'm not even joking. I'm very social in the gym too. Sometimes I get a little too social, and forget about my workout. But, you know, one of the little guys came up to me. You know, I never actually talked to him. So I, you know, I asked him his name, how old he's at. He's actually a young buck, man. I think he said he's 13, turned 14. That's what it was. So he's young, man. I'm like, dude, you started younger than I was. I was like 15, 16 when I started, man. You know, he's basically telling me he couldn't believe the weight that I was doing on the leg press and how controlled. He thought I was going to do like 5 or 6 and call it quits. Hell no, man. I was trying to control that weight as best as possible, not just trying to blow through it, but like control it, you know. And he goes, yeah, no, I was surprised that you're doing that much, you know, for that many reps and sets. I'm like, you know, trust me, brother, you'll get there one day, man. You just got to put that time in and keep the discipline, you know what I mean? Like, you just got to keep going, you know, and that's really what it is. You know, ever since I was soft, you know, I think you're 16 when you're a sophomore in high school, you know, that ever since then I never gave up. I've stayed consistent, whether it was working out every other day like I was for a while, or working out 5 days a week and then having the weekends off. No matter what, I was still putting that work in, you know. And that's right where it starts, you know. I told him, build yourself a nice upper body, and then you can work on your legs, because your legs kind of catch real quick. You know, I'm not gonna lie, it took me a year really to get my legs big to where I wanted them, kind of. But like, it's taking me years to get my upper body to where I want. And he actually told me he likes hitting legs. I'm like, now look at that. You're separating yourself from the pack, and that kind of puts you ahead. Because if you like doing it, you know, it's only going to make you go farther, you know. So, dude, eventually you'll be where I'm at. You know what I mean? Long story short, you'll be where I'm at. You know, you're not, you know, you are younger than me, about quite a few years, 21. You know, but like, at the same time, you just put that work in, you never quit and give up, you'll be there, man. That's the biggest part. Just staying consistent, you know, especially being a young guy. He's, you know, he's coming from where I was, a little skinny guy, you know, just trying to put some meat on the bones, and he will get there, man. That's one thing. It's great seeing these kids starting younger and younger. I'm not even trying to act old, you know what I mean? But these kids are seriously starting younger and younger. They really are, and it's very beautiful, man, because I felt like I was starting young, and I was only, you know, sophomore in high school, because no one was really doing it besides me, it felt like, in my school, at least. These kids out here, man, they always come up to me and they talk to me. You know, and I talk, like I said, I'm social, so I talk to these kids too, you know what I mean? Even guys my age and old, I know, the old timers, I talk to them. I talk to everyone, man. But like, I realized too, like I said, these kids are starting a lot younger. Like, I'm thinking these kids like 15, 16, like when I started. Oh man, they're one kid, I think he was like 10 years old maybe, or like 12, but like they're into it, you know what I mean? It's like, this is a beautiful thing, man. Y'all kids are gonna be like so ahead of the game starting so young. And that BS stuff of, oh, you're gonna stunt your growth, all that, that's all bullshit. That is all bullshit. Don't ever believe that stuff. I'm short because my mom was short. That's exactly what it was. Damn genes. But you know, I kind of got my height back because my dad, not gonna lie. But you know what I mean? Like, being 5'8", I'm kind of middle of the pack. And thank God these kids don't believe that myth of, you know, oh, it's going to stunt your growth, because it's all BS, realistically. They all said that when I was young. It's like, okay, pal, you'll see. It's just because they don't, you know, they're trying to make an excuse for not being big. That's what it is. They just don't want to put the work in like you and me, you know, you and me. They don't want to put the work in like that. And that's just how it is, man. It's just an excuse to, you know, feel like they, what I can't think of the word right now. Justify. It's the way that they can justify themselves. That's what I was thinking of. You know what I mean? But like, realistically, no matter what anyone says, get in the gym, get big, you know, or what? Not even get big. Whatever your goals are, you know. Maybe it's just to stay fit. Maybe it's to run marathons. I don't know. Whatever you want, just go in on that, man. Not everyone has to be a big bodybuilder. Trust me, there's days where I go in the gym and it's like, I feel like I want to be a power lifter. Then there's other days where I go in there, it's like, maybe the power lifter thing ain't for me. Maybe I just want to be a bodybuilder. But I go between the two. I'm not even gonna lie. I can't lie. Hello. almost just hit me. I'm not even gonna lie. He came into my lane when he turned. That was scary. But anyways, you know what I was saying here is, anyway, sorry. Oh, yeah. But just get in there with your goals, you know what I'm saying? Like, just get in there and dog it out, man. Honestly, I've been in this, so 5 years now I've been working out, right? I still don't know what I want to do. But you want to know what I do? I get in there and I just lift. Just lift the weights, man. Think less, do more. That's how it is. Just get in there and lift the weights. Whether you're doing slow and controlled, you're doing partials, full range explosive, you know what I mean? Like, there's so many ways to work out, and you got to find your poison. Honestly, you got to pick your poison, you know what I mean? I just cycle through things, you know, from slow and controlled to explosive full range to partials. Really, I mean, I tap partials in with stuff. I don't do it, you know, necessarily by itself. You know, what I'll do is go from slow and controlled maybe for a few weeks to then explosion. You know, you just got to divvy things up like that. And that's one thing, all you YouTube, all you Instagram, all you TikTokers and Snapchatters, in them comments, I'm telling you, just try this stuff. Before you comment something stupid, try this stuff. I'm not even going to lie. Just save yourself. Like, there's other ways to work out, you know? Besides just whatever you think. There's many ways. Trust me, I don't know everything. But I'm telling you, when I started, I was working out one way and one way only. You got to expand your mind and see this big picture. You know what I mean? There's so many routes to go. You know, like I said, slow and controlled, explosive, full range, partials. Like, people act like they don't even know what partials are in the comments sometimes. I'm like, not like, no disrespect, maybe you just don't understand, but like, when I post a video of me doing partials, like, you gotta understand that I'm doing that for a reason. Don't tell me to do full range of motion. Like, I do full range of motion. I do slow and controlled in that workout. You know, not in the same video, but I also do all different varieties of that workout. Like, there's seriously, whatever workout you do, there's kind of 3 different workouts inside of that workout. So whether, you know, you're in, for instance, let's do lat pull downs, you know what I mean? So when you're pulling down, you can do slow and controlled, you know, so pull, and as you're going up, slowly control it, you know, slow and controlled. Or you can explode down, you know what I mean? Control the weight up a little bit, don't slam it, but, you know what I mean? Or you can just do down at the bottom partials like that, you know, like, there's 3 different workouts right there with just lat pull downs. You're still hitting the same muscle, obviously, but you're hitting in 3 different ways, you know. But, you know, with that being said, I've kind of been going on a little tangent here and there, everywhere, honestly. It's kind of one of the days, you know, not gonna lie, I like talking, you know. Clearly I was, you can tell I was talking a lot in the gym today, socializing. I love it, man. Everyone's cool at my gym, no matter what age, man. Everyone's down to earth, good to talk to. And that's the beauty in it. It's like a mom and pa gym that I go to. Literally, you know, their kid walking, you know, running around in there every now and then and stuff. They love the shit, man. It's nice to see that, you know what I mean? A lot of these big corporate gyms or whatever, it's just, I don't know. Too weird, you know what I mean? Where with the mom and pa vibe, you know, it's like family, you know what I'm talking about? That's what I love about my gym. But, you know, with that being said, fellers here, as always, as always, you know what I mean? If you've made it this far, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And you know, as always, stay hustling, stay grinding, stay focused, and peace out. See you guys in the next one.